The rugby boot sat in the corner of the office, still caked with dried mud from last weekend's charity match. He hadn't bothered to move them since tossing them there Monday morning, and now they served as an odd contrast to the sleek glass and steel perfection of his penthouse office. "Kate, could you come in here for a moment?" Michael King called through the open door, his voice carrying that particular blend of authority and warmth that made junior executives trip over themselves to obey. The clack of heels on marble announced her approach before she appeared. Kate Henshaw appeared in the doorway, tablet in hand, the afternoon sunlight catching the gold highlights in her hair. "You wanted the Tokyo merger notes, Mr. King?" she asked, standing just inside the doorway with that professional distance she always maintained in the office. Michael leaned back in his chair, the leather creaking softly. His gaze lingered on her a second too long before he spoke. "Actually, I was thinking we might discuss your performance review over dinner tonight," he said. The corner of his mouth twitched when her eyebrows lifted slightly. 7 o'clock. The private room at Le Jardin. Her fingers tightened around the tablet. "That's unusual." A beat passed before she added, "Sir." "Is it?" He toyed with the Mont Blanc pen on his desk, rolling it between his fingers. "You've been here 3 years, Kate. Saved my ass during the Berlin acquisition when no one else could find the discrepancy. I think we're past formal performance reviews in the HR department," he said. His voice dropped just a fraction. "Don't you?" Her pulse thrummed against the inside of her wrist where it pressed against the tablet's edge. The office air conditioning hummed between them, suddenly noticeable where it hadn't been before. She could count the individual stitches on his tailored suit sleeves from this distance. "Dinner sounds?" She caught herself before saying inappropriate. "Thorough." Michael's chuckle was low, the sound rolling through the office like a distant cello note. He set down the pen with deliberate care. "I do like to be thorough," Michael said. The words hung between them, undeniable but deniable all at once. Kate exhaled through her nose. 7 o'clock then. She turned on her heel, feeling the weight of his gaze between her shoulder blades all the way to the door. Kate's fingers trembled as she adjusted the clasp of her emerald pendant, a birthday gift from her grandmother that she only wore on special occasions. The private elevator hummed upward, each passing floor tightening the coil in her stomach. She'd changed into a backless black dress, the silk whispering against her thighs. The elevator doors parted directly into an intimate space where candles flickered against floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city skyline. Michael stood by the window, his silhouette sharp against the twilight. He swapped his white shirt for a charcoal shirt, sleeves rolled to reveal forearms still tan from last month's sailing trip. "You're right on time," Michael said without turning. "I ordered you a martini. Dirty, with those Spanish olives you like," he continued. Kate's breath caught. He'd remembered her offhand comment from a client dinner 6 months prior. She touched the chilled glass, condensation beading against her fingertips. "Thorough indeed," she murmured. Michael finally turned, his gaze traveling from her heels to the way her hair fell over one shoulder. "You look..." He paused. "Impressive." She set the martini down untouched. The scent of lemon zest and juniper drifted between them, mingling with the faint musk of his cologne. He stepped closer, the space between them charged. "Nervous?" he asked, tilting his head to catch the way her pulse jumped. Kate lifted her chin. "Should I be?" she questioned. The city lights blurred into streaks behind her, the world outside this room reduced to irrelevant noise. Michael's chuckle was low. "Only if you want to be." He closed the distance, his hand brushing us as he reached for his scotch. The contact lasted less than a second, but it sent a current through her. "Tell me something honest, Kate," Michael said. She arched a brow. "Like what?" "Like why you wore this dress," he said. "When you knew exactly what this dinner meant." Her laugh came out breathier than she intended. Maybe I wanted to see if you'd actually say it out loud. She took a sip, the cold gin sharp on her tongue. Or maybe I just like watching you try to be subtle. Michael's grin flashed. Subtlety's overrated. He took her free hand, his thumb stroking the inside of her wrist where her pulse hammered. You've known for months. Ever since you stayed late to fix my Frankfurt presentation and caught me staring at you in the reflection of the conference room windows. Michael said. Heat flooded Kate's cheeks. She'd assumed he hadn't noticed her noticing. The memory of that night unspooled in her mind like forbidden film footage. The martini glass trembled in her grip as his thumb continued its path along her wrist. The city lights melted into a haze of gold and blue. You remember that? She asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Michael's chuckle was low. Every damn second, he said while grinning. He released her wrist only to brush a strand of hair behind her ear, his fingers lingering near the curve of her jaw. You were wearing that green blouse, the one that makes your eyes look like they're lit from inside. Michael continued. Kate's breath hitched. She'd thrown that blouse away months ago, convinced it was too revealing for the office. Yet he'd remembered it. The realization sent a shiver down her spine. His hand dropped to her back, warm through the silk. Tell me I'm wrong, he murmured. Tell me you haven't thought about this, us, just as much as I have. Her fingers tightened around the glass as his breath warmed her neck. She could have lied. Should have, probably. But the weight of his hand on her back unraveled 3 years of professionalism. You're not wrong, she admitted, the words escaping like a held breath. He exhaled, his grip shifting to cradle her hip. Good. The word was rough against her skin. Because I've been thinking about this, his thumb traced the seam of her dress every damn board meeting. Every time you lean over my desk. Kate laughed, the sound shaky. So that's why you kept sending me to Tokyo. Tokyo was self-preservation. Needed an ocean between us before I did something reckless. Michael spoke. Turns out, oceans are shit at keeping me away from what I want. He continued. Kate's grip on the glass faltered, the liquid sloshing dangerously close to the rim. His other hand slid up her back, fingers splaying between her shoulder blades. The warmth of his palm sent a jolt through her. You're still my boss, she murmured, even as she arched into his touch. And you're still the only person who's ever called me out, he countered. Power dynamics are negotiable. His mouth found hers, then they kissed slow and deliberate. She melted into it, her hands fisting in his shirt. The rooftop breeze carried jasmine as his kiss deepened, his hands mapping her curves. Her fingers twisted in his shirt as he backed her against the window. The city stretched out below them, meaningless compared to the heat of his mouth. Tell me to stop, he murmured to her. She gasped as he lifted her, her legs wrapping around his waist.